القابلة.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening.
Okay.
Good evening, ma'am.
So we have done React in the previous class, isn't it?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So can anyone tell me the command to create a React app in VS Code? Yeah, tell me.
Create React in the folder
npm
file name.
create with latest in folder name.
Great. So there is only a single student who has learned something from the previous class, I see. Right. No issues. Not my issue, actually, your issue. Okay. So here I will go to my VS Code, and here in the terminal, I will write. Okay, the screen is visible, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
So here I will write npm create white @latest, and then the name of my folder is frontend and React. Okay. Here I will choose React and then JavaScript, and I will write cd frontend, and then I will write npm install. Okay. Till this get installed, let me ask a few questions. Okay. Let me see who's there. Jyoti, are you there?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Jyoti, did you see the class recording of the previous class? Because I guess you were not there.
Ma'am, last class recording is provided today, so I can't.
Okay, no issues.
मैम एक्चुअली मैं अभी कॉलेज से आती हूँ तो आई कांट मैनेज दिस टाइम सो आई एम नॉट
All
एबल
right,
टू
Jyoti.
अटेंड लास्ट क्लास.
Okay, no issues. Polumi, are you there?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Polumi, were you there in the previous class?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Polumi, can you name the function that we use in the class component in order to render the HTML tags inside our website? Which method do we use in the class component? Does anyone has the answer?
Yes, ma'am. The render method.
Render
Great.
method.
रेंडर मेथड मैम.
All right, this has got installed. Okay. So in which folder do I have to place my file in order to run it?
src
SRC. Great. So inside the SRC folder, I'm going to create one more folder, that is components. And inside the components folder, I'm going to create 3 JavaScript XML files, that is home.jsx, and along with that, I will create 2 more, that about.jsx, and then I will create one more, profile.jsx. Okay, let me rename it. .js. And after that, I will create one more thing, like one more folder inside the SRC folder, and the name of the folder will be context. Yeah, context folder, and inside this folder, I will place a file whose name will be theme context.jsx. So these files and folder I have created inside the SRC folder. Now what I am going to write inside these folders? Firstly, I will write, just a second. Yeah. Inside the theme context.jsx, what I will do is, I will write import React. Where to import React from?
React library.
React.
Library of the React.
From the React library. All right. So I have told you people about the props in the previous class. Does anyone remember?
Props is the property that pass to
Good.
class.
Ma'am, it is the property which pass from parent to child.
Great.
Yes, ma'am. It is a way of
Remember,
passing
right?
data from one component to another.
Just a second. Let me plug my charger. Okay. So props is the thing that we use in order to pass on the data from the parent to the child, isn't it? Say for example, I'm having multiple files, right? And I want to pass the props from the parent class. Say for example, the parent class is 1 and the child class number to which I want to pass the prop is 10. Are you being able to understand? There are 9 childs of the parent class, and from the parent class, I want to pass the prop into the 9th child. So what I have to do over there is, I have to pass the prop in each and every child. Like on all the 8 child files, I have to write this dot prop name, this dot prop name, this dot prop name repeatedly, without having any use that particular prop inside that child. But in order to pass the data from the parent to the 9th child, I have to write the props in each and every file. Isn't it too time taking? And it is worthless as well. Right?
Yes, ma'am.
So what do we call it? There's a particular term associated with it. That is known as prop drilling. And here, let me provide it to you. Prop drilling means that the passing of props in several different child components, several different child classes, without having any use of that particular prop in the child class, but just to reach the child class where it is required. Understood till this part? What is prop drilling? I'm asking it to everyone. Did you get it, or
No,
do I need to
ma'am.
repeat it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Tulika, you did not understood this?
Ma'am, please repeat it
Yes, ma'am.
again.
Can you please repeat?
Okay. Say for example, this is my about.jsx, which I want as a parent class. Suppose, right? And I want
Okay, ma'am.
the prop inside this theme context.jsx, which is the child class of this about.jsx. I want the prop in this class. Understood? So in that
Yes,
case,
ma'am.
what do I have to do? I have to pass the prop in the home.jsx for once. And from the home.jsx, I have to pass the prop inside the profile.jsx. And from the profile.jsx, got my point?
Yes, ma'am.
Hello. So just tell me, does the home.jsx and profile.jsx has any use of that particular prop?
No, ma'am.
No, right? So passing of the prop in these two files is just wastage of time. Got it?
Yes, ma'am. Instead, we are using props.
So
filling.
passing of the props in several, the passing of props in several different childs without the use of that particular prop in the child function in the child classes is known as prop drilling. Understood? Okay, I will show the code to you people for prop drilling if we get the time, because as of now we have to learn a lot of things. So here what I
Okay,
have done.
ma'am.
So in order to eradicate or in order to remove the concept of prop drilling, we have come up with an alternative, right? And what is the name of that alternative? That is, now we are using the context API. You can name it as the context API. And how does that work? Let's write the code, and at that time we will understand. So in order to use the context API, we need to import create context from the React library. And then I will write use state. So I have taught this use state in the previous class as well. Can anyone tell me why do we use it?
Ma'am, it is basically used in function when we don't
Yes,
want to use a
ma'am.
Okay, it
React
is used in
function,
function.
render
Okay.
function.
We can add
Okay.
state to function.
Great. The
Ma'am,
main
use
verb
state
of the
is
use.
basically
Use state is a hook, ma'am.
Okay.
It is a
hook
basically
in
same
React.
as the in class
Easy to update the
where change data.
Okay. Somebody has said change the data, which means using the use state hook, what we can do, we can change the state from one state to another state. Or else we can also say it in simpler language that it is used to change the data. That is from the existing data to that data which we want to show in our user interface. So the use state hook is used. So what I am going to do over here, I will write export const theme context. And to this, I will assign the create context that I have imported from the React library. So can anyone tell me what is export, what is const, what is theme context, and what is create context? Can you name them? What are they actually? What is
Export.
theme context?
Ma'am, context is basically used for managing the pattern.
No. I'm asking about the which type of, what is the type of theme
Variable.
context? Exactly. Theme context is the variable, right? And what is const?
Yes. Const is a data data type.
Data type. Const
Okay.
it's a data type.
All right. And what is export?
To calling the function
Export is
Export is a
basically
keyword.
used for the
Exactly.
Export.
Keyword.
keyword.
Export is the keyword. So this part is the keyword. This is the data type.
This is the variable name and create context is the method.
Context. All right. So here, if we are importing
Ma'am,
Ma'am, your screen is
your
not
voice is
this
not
visible.
coming
particular
clear. Your voice is ma'am breaking.
built-in method, we have to use it.
Ma'am, your
So
voice is not clear.
how
Ma'am, screen is not displaying. Ma'am, I think you are facing the network issue.
okay, is my voice still breaking?
No,
No,
ma'am.
ma'am.
It is
No, ma'am. Now
audible.
it's clear.
Okay, and is the screen visible?
No,
No,
ma'am.
ma'am.
No, ma'am, not at.
Is it visible now?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
All right. Okay. So here, the name of the function is going to be theme provider. All right. And here, what I will do is, I will pass a parameter, or not a parameter actually, I will pass children. Right. Inside this, I will create const, and here I will provide what is this square bracket used for?
You said
For declaring array.
Array. For declaring an array. So inside this array, I will write two things. That is the theme, and then I will write set theme.
it.
And here, one most important thing to be kept in mind is this theme is a variable and the set theme is a function. So inside the array, I'm storing what? I'm storing two things, the variable and a function. To this array, I am going to assign the use state hook. And now, inside the use state hook, I will provide a string that is light, right? And why did I provide this light as a string? I have provided
By
this
default,
light string in or yeah, by default, this value light is assigned to the theme variable. Let me write it over here. The light string is assigned as a value to the theme variable. Got it till this part?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So the initial state of theme is what?
Light.
Variable.
Light. The initial state of the theme is light. After that, I am going to write a function, and the name of that function is going to be const toggle theme. And this one is going to be my arrow function. Inside the arrow function, I will use one more function, that's set theme. So are you getting the point? Like, why have I written the theme variable and set theme function inside the array? Because I'm going to use both of them, the theme variable and set theme function. See, I have used the set theme function inside one more toggle theme function. People being able to see, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Right? So here, inside the set theme function, I am going to pass a parameter, that is prev, which means that using this prev variable, I am going to perform a task. What is that task? I will write prev triple equals to. Now you people will tell me, why do we use the triple equals to operator in JavaScript?
Ma'am, for the it is used for strictly equation and ये basically use करते हैं data types और values को भी compare करने के लिए.
Great. We use this to compare the data type and values. All right. So here we will compare, we will check. We will check what? We will check if the priv's value is equal to light. And if the value of priv is equal to light, then what is the name of this operator?
Ternary operator.
Ternary operator.
Ternary operator.
Okay. Great. And how does the ternary operator work?
If the first condition is false, then second is
If else.
Okay, it works like the if-else condition. And here, what we will provide as the first statement? After the ternary operator, we will provide dark as the statement 1. Separated by a colon, we will provide light as the statement true. This means that if this entire statement is true, then the first statement will execute, and if this entire statement is false, then the second statement will get executed. Understood?
Yes, ma'am.
understood.
So what is basically we are doing over here is, if the theme is light, then it's true, right? If the theme is light, then it will switch the theme to dark. And if the theme is not light, which means if the theme is dark, not light means dark only, right? And if the theme is dark, then it will change the theme to light. Got it till this part?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Great.
ma'am.
So after writing this function, here comes our main thing. And what is that thing? Inside the return method, instead of passing the props, which we did in previous class, here we are using the context API, right? So instead of passing the props, and to avoid the prop drilling, we have to use this tag, that is theme context dot provider. And here we will provide value is equal to, here I will provide theme, comma, toggle theme inside the tag only. So how to remember it? In order to use the context API, you just have to remember these two words, that is theme context dot provider, and inside the tag an attribute will be there, that is the value attribute. And to the value attribute, whichever property we want to pass in any of the file, we need to write the name to the value variable, to the value attribute. That is, I want to pass the theme. Along with that, I also want to pass the toggle theme function. Any doubt till here?
Ma'am, can you explain again, please?
Okay. So in the previous class, we just wrote the props name in this way, right? This avoid prop drilling, and to avoid the multiple writings of this dot props, we use the below mentioned. Please switch your mic off. Understood till this part? We used the this dot props in the previous class, right? In order to pass the props. When we were not using the context API. In the previous class, we did not use this context API, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So in this class, what we are using the context API. So whenever we are using the context API, we are bound to use these tags, that is theme context dot provider tag. And inside this tag only, we have to write the value of those variables or functions that we want to pass as props. Guys, why don't you respond? If you are not responding, then how will I be able to understand, like if you have got this or not? Ask questions now. Hello.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Understood. I'm audible.
Yeah. Okay, Jyoti, did you have any doubt?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
All right. So clear till this part. That is the theme context dot provider.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
So inside this tag, I'm going to provide one more tag. That is the div tag. And here I will provide the class name. And here I will write theme. And where am I getting this theme from? I'm getting the theme from the value inside which I have stored the theme. Understood? And
Yes, ma'am.
as I want to pass these data to the children's of this parent class, I will write children. So this is how we use the context API. So I have written the context API code in order to pass these two props to the children classes. So here what I will do, I will save the file. And now moving on to the home.jsx. Inside this, I will import React, use state and use effect. And just like the use state, use effect is another hook, which we will import from the React library. And now the question arises, why are we going to use this use effect hook? So as we write the code, you people will get to know. Okay, so I have missed something in the previous file, that is theme context.js. After creating the function, what do we do at the last?
Export the function.
Right? But I have not exported it. And yet, still, it is not throwing me an error. Why is it so?
You are exporting it at the time of declaration. Export function
Great.
is not required.
I am exporting it
Export
at the
the
time of
keyword
declaration,
used.
which is why I don't have to write the statement export default. Got it?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
So here I am going to create a function hope. And inside this function, I will write const. Tell me which one is the variable name and which one is the function name.
Count is the variable and
is
set
the
count
variable
is
and
the
set
variable.
Count is a variable and set count is a function.
And what is the value stored inside count?
0.
0.
Given in
Here I
a
will
user
write
space.
use effect. And inside the use effect method, I am going to create an arrow function. And inside this arrow function, I will write document dot title is equal to What is this called? This thing?
Template literals.
Great. This one is known as template literal or backtick. And we use it like this. Clicked using the dollar. I will provide the value of the count variable times. So whichever value will be present inside the count variable will be displayed over here. As a title, it will be showed to us in a web page, which will, like as of now, 0 is stored inside the count variable. So it will show clicked 0 times as the title of the web page. And then in order to pass count as the parameter, what we will do? We will separate the function by a comma, and inside the array, I will pass count as the element. Understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Understood
ma'am.
till this part? All right. So here I will use the return method. Inside this, I will create a div tag. And inside this, I will place a header tag, which will say home. All right. And then I am going to provide a paragraph tag. This will provide button, clicked, and here I will provide the count times. So a button will be provided which will be clicked. And here I will provide the button tag. And what is the event associated with the button?
On click.
On click event.
On click.
And can anyone tell me which function am I going to assign to the on click event?
Set
Power.
count.
Great, set
Set
count.
count.
Here I will write set count. And inside the set count, what should I write in order to increase the value of count by 1?
Count plus 1.
Great.
Count plus.
Right, count plus 1. And this button will have click me written inside it. Right? So just tell me, after this function set count gets executed, what will be the value of count?
Count
One.
1, right? And what will be shown over here?
Clicked one time.
Click one
Great.
time.
Good. All right. And here I have to export using export default home. And then I will save it. Now I will move to my next page, that is about.jsx. Yeah. Here I will write import React, comma. Here one more hook, that is use context. Where did you hear this context word in this class? In which file?
Theme context.
Context.
Theme
Team
context, right?
context.
And inside the theme context, what were we using?
Create context.
Create context.
Create
So,
context.
in order to use this entire create context in that file where we require it, we need this use context hook. Got it?
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
Yes, ma'am.
From React. So now are you people getting this a little bit? Like I have created a particular context in this file, and in order to use this context in the about.jsx, I need just a single hook, that is use context, through which I can access the entire context which I have written in this file. And in order to use the context to in order to access the data which is present inside the theme context, I will import the theme context. And here I will create a function about. And inside the function, I will write const what I used to do, I used to write an array in case of the use state for. But this time I am going to use curly braces. And here I will write theme and then toggle theme. And these two words we have used once in a file. What is the name of that file?
Theme context.
Theme context, right? But these variables are not the same variable which are present inside the theme context. These are the variables of this about.jsx. So in order to use the theme of this page, theme and toggle theme of this page inside the about.jsx, I will write use context, and inside this use context, I am going to pass the theme context. Got it? At least a little bit of idea about how to use.
Ma'am, can you please repeat once again?
Okay. See, here the theme and the toggle theme. Theme is the variable, toggle theme is the function, right?
Yes.
Yes.
And we have seen this in one more file, that is theme context.js, that is theme and toggle theme. Theme
Yes.
and toggle theme are present inside the theme context.
Yeah.
This means these two variables belong to this particular file. In the about.jsx, I have written theme and toggle theme once again. But these files are the variables of about.jsx, inside which I will store the theme and toggle theme props in these two variables. I will store the theme of theme context.jsx inside the theme variable of the about.jsx. And then I will store the toggle theme function of theme context.jsx file inside the toggle theme variable of about.jsx file. Clear till this part?
Yes, ma'am.
That is why inside the use state hook, I have mentioned the name of the particular file. Any doubt? Hello.
No, ma'am.
Oh.
No.
So the variables and functions have been assigned. In order to use them, I will provide a div tag, and here I will provide a heading, and this will provide about, and then I will provide a paragraph tag, and this paragraph tag will show current theme, and this will provide. Why do we use the strong tag? Any idea?
Or bold.
To
Great.
bolding.
Ma'am, for the bold, highlighting the word.
Great. So, are you people being able to see the usage of the theme prop inside the about.jsx? This is the
Sorry,
prop, right?
ma'am.
Theme prop. The
I
theme
know.
prop, see over here, which I have imported from the theme context, whose value is stored inside the theme variable.
I don't remember.
Hello. Hello.
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, can you repeat because we couldn't
Yes, ma'am.
understand what you want to ask.
See, I'm not asking. Actually, you have understood till this part, right? Inside the theme variable and toggle theme function, what I am storing.
Yes.
Understood that.
Yes, ma'am.
So in order to use the theme variable,
Ma'am.
I have written inside the strong tag using the curly braces. Got it till this part?
Ma'am, actually your voice is lagging.
Just a second. Am I clearly audible? Hello.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, yes.
Am I clearly audible this time?
Yes, ma'am, you are audible, but your screen is not visible. Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
Should be strong over here. Okay. In this file, any doubt in any line of code? You people being able to process, right? How, where is
No.
coming from what, and what is stored inside which variable? Everything clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
So how to use the toggle theme function? I need to have something, right? In order to use the function,
Yes.
what should I have?
Ma'am, it's used for
Button.
changing the theme.
Great, great. Button, right?
Toggle theme function is
Great.
used for the
So inside the button, to the on-click event, I will assign the toggle theme function. And where is in which variable is the toggle theme function stored? Where is this toggle theme function stored? In this file, where is the toggle theme
in
function
the
stored?
theme. I think in the theme.
Use context variable.
Here, the toggle theme function is stored in this variable, toggle theme. The value of theme inside the theme variable, the value of toggle theme inside the toggle theme variable. This theme value, that is light, is stored inside the theme variable of this file. And the value of toggle theme entire function, the entire toggle theme function of this theme context file is stored inside the toggle theme variable of about.jsx file. Clear now?
Yes, ma'am.
So this button will have written toggle theme written inside it. Using this toggle theme button, we can change the theme from light to dark and from dark to light. After creating this entire function, I will export this using export default about. I will save this. Now moving on to another page, that is profile.jsx. Here I will write import React from React. After that, I will create a function. Name will be profile. Yeah. Here I will write a return method. Inside this, I will write a div tag. Inside the div tag, I will provide a header which will say this is the profile page. And then followed by a paragraph tag which will say this is the profile page. That's it. And now I will export this using export default. After that, profile. And then I will save this. Now what I will do, I will go to the, hold on. Yeah, here I will create one style.css file. And inside this, I'm going to write certain CSS code in order to show how the theme is changing. Here I will provide body, and to the body I will provide some font family, and this will be Arial, yeah, sans serif, and then I will provide some margin, 0 pixel, it will be, then padding. This will be 20 pixel from all the directions. After the body, here I will provide margin from the right. This will have 15 pixel margin. And this nav A is actually the anchor tag of the nav bar, which I will be creating, right? And after that, in order to remove the underline, I will write text decoration as none. We get the underline for the anchor tag, right? So in order to remove that underline, we use this. And I will provide the color of the anchor tag to be black. And then I will save this. After that, I will write inside the app.jsx. Yeah. I will remove this entire part. Yeah. Here I will write import React from the React library. And then let me provide you people an example. Say for example, I want to visit the Flipkart website. This is the home page of Flipkart, right?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
But what I want to do is I want to go to some other page of the Flipkart website. So I want to go the grocery page of Flipkart. Not Flipkart. Go to Amazon rather. In Nykaa. Sorry, actually. All right. So this is my Ajio page. This is the home page, and I want to go to the women page related to this. You people can see the endpoint over here, the URL
Yes, ma'am.
https www.ajio.com and shop and then women. For the women page, the endpoint is women. And if I want to go to the men page, what is this over here?
Men.
Shop /
Right.
man.
Great. For the kids, it is
/kid.
Ma'am, because we putting kid section in anchor tag.
great. We are putting the kids section, the beauty, etc. in the anchor tag, and all the pages related to it is provided as different routes. Got my point? So,
Yes, ma'am.
in order to provide this feature to our website, what do we have to write? We have to use the browser router. Okay, so in order to use the browser router, we need to install something, and that is npm install react router DOM. Okay, so this got installed, and from this dependency, we are going to use the browser router. And wherever I have to write the browser router, in place of browser router, I will write only router. So in order to use the browser router, I will just write router. And inside the router, the browser router, like this is the variable through which I can use this browser router. That is why I have written import browser router as only router. And after that, I will also import routes, and then route followed by the link.
Ma'am,
And you will get to know, just a second, let me write the entire code and then you will get to know why, how to use these things. From where? From React Router DOM. And here I will write import theme provider from the context theme. See, inside the theme context, we are having a theme provider, this function. Able to see this, right? Theme provider function.
Yes, ma'am.
yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. And all the pages that we have created, that is the home page, profile page, and about page, we will import them all inside the app.jsx. So here I will import home, followed by the home, I will import the about, and
About page.
followed by profile page. All right. Why have I imported them? Because I'm going to use them inside the function app. I will write the return method. Inside this, since I have imported the theme provider from the theme context page, I will write theme provider as the tag. Inside this tag, I will write router. So what am I actually using? As I have written router, what I am actually using?
Browser router.
Great. I'm using browser
Browser
router.
router.
And then I will use the nav tag. We use the nav tag in order to create the nav bar. And what is the meaning of the nav bar? This entire thing, this white section where geo, men, women, kids, beauty, etc. This entire thing is known as the nav bar. Inside the nav bar, I will provide, okay, how many pages are there?
3.
P.
So how many links do I need to provide?
3 links.
3
Great.
links. 3
And in
links.
order to provide the link, I have imported something. Can you tell me what is that?
Link tag.
Great. So here I will provide the link tag. All right. And one more thing. The link tag always contains an attribute. And that attribute is the to attribute. Remember this. That is very important. And here I'm going to provide backslash. And then I will write home. After that, to this link tag, I will provide the to attribute, and this to attribute will contain about. And this link will have the to attribute, and this will contain which page is remaining?
Profile.
Profile.
Great. Profile. Okay. Now a common sense question. What will I get inside the, just a second. Okay. What will I get in this part if I want to access the about page, this page? What will I get? The endpoint. Which endpoint will I get? Like,
/about.
great. slash about I will get over here as the endpoint. Why? Because I have assigned slash about to the to attribute, which is present in which tag? It is present in the link tag. And the link tag, inside the link tag, what I have written? I have written the about, which will take us to the page which is having the endpoint backslash about. Clear? Any doubt?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
So after the nav bar, I am going to provide one horizontal line. So for that, I will write HR. And now I will use the routes. Inside the routes tag, I will provide route. Why have I provided 3 route tag?
Because we have 3 pages.
Great. Because we have created the link to 3 different pages. That is why we will be having the route tag for 3 different pages. For that, just the way there is the attribute for the link tag, similarly, we are having attribute for the route tag as well. And the attribute related to the route tag is the path attribute. And this path will have the same value which we have provided to the to attribute. Otherwise, the routing is not going to work at all. Just keep this thing in mind. Whichever value you have provided to the to attribute should be the same which is present inside the path attribute. So for home, I have just provided the backslash. And inside, one more thing, one more attribute which the route tag contains is the element. And what are we going to assign to this element attribute? We are going to assign the home tag. So that whenever the user clicks on the home link, then it will take the user to the backslash empty, like only the backslash. And what does this backslash contain? The element, that is the home element. So that the home element will take us to the home.jsx. Similarly, to the about part, I will write path, which is equal to about. See the cases I am writing over here. Over here, I have used the uppercase. So in the path also, I have to use the lowercase, the uppercase. And here, inside the element attribute is equal to, I am going to assign about. And here, I will write path. This one is going to be profile. All in uppercase. And then the element I'm going to provide over here is the profile. See, inside the angular brackets, I'm also providing the backslash, which means I'm using the self-closing tags. Just keep this thing in mind. And if you want to create,
Ma'am,
if you
what is
want to make,
this backslash? Why we using it?
who asked this question?
Ma'am Jyoti. Ma'am,
Jyoti, did
actually,
you work with HTML?
yes, ma'am. Ma'am, actually, my network is weak. Network connection
Okay.
is weak.
So did you ever work with HTML?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So how is the tag closed in HTML?
Backslash.
Now you got the answer to your question.
I'm audible to you, ma'am.
Yeah. Now did you got the answer to
Okay.
your question? All right.
Oh, yes, ma'am.
Got it? Okay.
Ma'am,
So
basically it's used to self like closing, right?
yeah, great, self-closing tag. Similarly,
Okay,
as I
ma'am.
have created this profile as a self-closing tag, I can create the route as well as the self-closing tag. Just what you have to do is at the end, you provide a backslash. That's it. Instead of writing this entire thing, just provide a backslash.
Okay. Okay.
This is
Okay,
how it
thank you.
becomes a self-closing tag. Great. Yeah, that's it. And here, just export this using export default app. Save this. Now what I will do, I will go back to my style.css. Yeah, inside the style.css, I will write something dot light, and here I will provide the background color white, and then the color related to the text will be black, and then the minimum height 100 view height, right? And then the class related to the dark, this one will be the dark class, and then I will provide the background color. And then the color. The color of the text will be white. After that, I will provide the minimum height to this as well. This one is also need to be 100 VH. I will save this. So in order to use the style.css, we have to import it as well. Okay. So I will go to the index.jsx or the main.jsx. Yeah. So I have created the style.css, and this time I will import the import style.css inside the main.jsx file. And then I will save it. Now what I will do, I will write npm run dev. Can you see the navbar? The about page.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
If I click on the toggle theme,
Yes, ma'am.
it should be working. Okay. Don't and why is it not? Okay, we'll rectify this code in the next class. Till then, any doubt is there in any of the pages?
No, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, which
Yes,
doubt is
ma'am.
there?
Yeah,
Ma'am,
ma'am,
why
in
we using export in every page?
Why are we using what?
Export default in every page.
Who is asking this?
Ma'am, me.
Okay. All right, Jyoti, just do one thing. Go through the previous class lecture, right?
Okay, ma'am. And
All
ma'am,
right.
I am facing one problem.
What?
Ma'am, I already installed NPM, but I couldn't know how to install VITE.
You don't need to install it. You just write. There's no need to install it, Jyoti. Just write npm, the command that we use in order to create the React project. There's no need to install the VITE, right?
Okay.
Yeah. And you
Okay,
don't
ma'am.
even need to install the npm. It comes along with the Node.js.
Yes, ma'am, but last two lecture you told use of the NPM, so I install it.
You do not need to install the npm. It comes along with the Node.js.
Okay, ma'am. No issue.
All right, everyone. If there are no any doubts, then you can leave the meeting. And just implement all these things in your project because we will be conducting a project review very soon.
Okay, ma'am.
All right, everyone.
Okay,
Bye
ma'am.
bye.
Thank you.
Bye, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.